Hi, everybody. I'm Sarita, your one and only sci-fi diva. Okay, today I want to talk about a couple things because I know it's going to be all over the news for the next couple days or so because it's a pretty big deal. Tiger Woods has won the Masters. Congratulations, Tiger, right? That's my first reaction. I'm watching it, I'm cheering him on, and I'm doing all this because that's where I met my husband, our very first ever meeting. We met at a Buffalo Wild Wings in April. So we're there and Tiger Woods is on there winning the Masters. But in the back of my mind as I'm cheering for him, I'm like, Tiger, remember that beautiful first wife you had? Her name was Elin. And you were at the height of your career, doing well. And then the drama came. You were drunk or something. And you came home probably after cheating on her. And she finally found out you were cheating on her. And not just a little bit of cheating, a whole lot of cheating. She came out and she took that golf club and started swinging at your car. Now, they had some beautiful, I think they had a couple kids between while all that cheating was going on. And he was having babies with her. And he was having sex with all these other women. Ew, you're so... Another guy got caught cheating at the top of his game was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. You remember Kobe? And he had to get that big tattoo on his arm. Remember that? Because he got caught sleeping with the hotel. Actually, he didn't get caught. What happened was that hotel maid claimed that he basically raped her. And Kobe Bryant lost a lot of deals. I mean, no one thought he could come back from that. He eventually did. But that's still in the back of my mind. Is Kobe's not betrayal? When you see Kobe, are you kind of am I the only one who thinks of that? Is that just because I'm a wife? That I think that way. It's hard for me to separate what this person does in their private life and what they do in professional life. Let me tell you something. I don't care what you do in your private life, but if it gets out there, it gets out there. Same thing when I did my Facebook. I think I did a Facebook Live about Wendy Williams and that whole divorce. I never really cared that Wendy Williams wasn't talking about her marriage and its demise. But when it came out there and it became mainstream, everybody knows about your mistress, everybody knows about his mistress. That's when you have to talk about it, because now what's happening in your personal life is affecting your professional life. That's what happened with Wendy. That's what is happening or has happened with Wendy. That's what's happening with Tiger, or not anymore. Obviously he's winning now. And he's not married any longer. Don't get married anymore. If you want to sleep around with women, sleep around with women or whoever you want to sleep with. But don't get married unless that is an open relationship and everybody's okay with that, Some people are all, trying to be okay, Jada and Will, open relationship. I don't know what kind of relationship they have. She says they have a grown relationship. What I know is that no one's coming out here as of yet and saying, oh, I'm sleeping with Jada. No one's, and hopefully they're smart. Hopefully they're making people sign NDAs, because I would make people sign NDAs. If I have an open relationship, but the business I'm building, this $1 billion empire, is based off a brand, and a brand represents who you, your brand is who you are personally a lot of times. People are tuning in from the Red Table Talk not to see Jada Smith from the Matrix Jada. They're tuning into the Red Table Talk to see Jada. We like Jada as a person. We like Will as a person. We're not tuning in to see the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We're tuning in because we've grown a connection with Will, but Will just only made an appearance once or twice. But you know what I mean? We're tuning in for Jada. We like Jada. So what you do in your personal life, if it splashes up in your professional life, it will take a hit. Now, Kanye West, he got with Kim Kardashian. Now he's doing interviews in the show. He's doing side-by-side interviews. And every time he talks during these side-by-side interviews, you're kind of ooh, I don't like the way this sounds. But when he's himself and you hear them having a real conversation, when he said, she's like, oh, I thought you were kidding when you said you wanted to move to Chicago. He's like, she's like, I didn't think you were serious. He's like, I'm always serious when I'm talking to you. I kind of like that. I was like, okay, I see what could be the attraction there. I'm always serious. I'm not making stuff up when I say it. I'm saying what I actually feel. And that's an interesting relationship, because when she said, Kanye was in a lot of debt at the time when that whole thing with Donna's house was going, Kanye's in a lot of debt at the time. I'm thinking, if Kanye is in debt, that means you're in debt, right? Or is that prenup so solid that y'all don't have any money together? That doesn't splash up on you. I'm like, wow, these celebrity marriages is something else. Man, my husband's in a lot of debt. Guess I'll be paying the bills for dinner tonight. I mean, I don't know. How does that work? If he's in debt, does that mean like he's not giving you presents? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean when your husband writes you $1 million check? Like, I don't know. This is fascinating to me. You know, I'm very old fashioned when it comes to certain relationships, especially, you know, a marriage. I'm like, all right, well, if my husband's in debt, that means I'm in debt. Like, this is for better or for worse. This is not if you're in debt and you're not in debt. Like, if I'm in debt, he's in debt. If I don't have any food to eat, you don't have any food. Like, two peas in a pod here. So that whole thing, just seeing a closer glimpse into their marriage, it either really makes you thankful for your own marriage or makes you think like, why isn't my marriage more like that? Which camp do you fall in? All right. As always, I'm Sarita, your one and only sci-fi diva. See you next time. Bye.